So welcome back everybody to race 2 here at Deep Forest. Let's take a look at the grid for this final race. So Osman is in pole position, followed by Kennedy in second, Sideways George takes third, Graham Ali takes fourth, Neil Farmack in fifth, Deg is sixth, Grasshopper seventh, Callum eighth, Toten ninth, Fitzy is in 10th, Toby 11th on the grid, followed by Smith in 12th, and Bailey, winner of race 1, in 13th position. Let's get this final race underway here from Deep Forest. So all compounds will be used, soft, medium and hards in this race. So Osman gets us underway. It's a little bit misty out there, isn't it, on this second race? But not so misty as Sideways George as he's chasing down Kennedy. Graham Ali in fourth. Then we've got a bit of a train. Neil Farmack and Deg and Grasshopper there, and Callum and Toten. Oh, Toten now he's under major pressure, isn't he, from Fitzy and Turby. Fitzy hanging on to 10th by the skin of his teeth. Oh, something's gone wrong there. Oh, let's take a look at that one. Let's go back just a little bit, see what happened. Not sure if someone just caught the barrier and maybe... Was it Grasshopper, I think, maybe? Oh, yeah, I think some awful lag going off there from Grasshopper's car by the looks of things. And unfortunately moves him down into a 13th position. Bailey moves up into 12th. Let's see what's going up front here. Osman still in the lead from Kennedy in second, and these two guys have pulled a little bit of a gap away already from the rest of the field. Sideways George, Graham, and then Neil there as half a second pen. They've got a great little battle just sat behind between Fitzy, Callum and Toten also in the mix. Oh, is it going to be three abreast? Oh, this could end up in disaster. We'll see. Ooh, nerves of steel. Oh, looks like they're all going to get round there. Nice and clean, not quite sure. Oh, excuse me, how they pull that one off, but they did. I thought it was going to end up in a bit of a scrapyard challenge, but everybody got through there somehow. I think the gods were on their side. So Fitzy and Turby pretty much neck and neck around this section of the track. Deg is there in 10th. He's got Grasshopper after him. I think it was Grasshopper anyway. Everything's going off at the moment in this mid-pack while Osman and Kennedy are pulling away. Oh, you just don't know where to look, do you? Everything's really tight in this second race. Maybe the guys are running different compounds, so it's racing hard for Fitzy. And as you go down through the field, it's like most of these guys are starting on the racing hard compound. Probably why they're all so very close to each other, because they're on the same damn tyre compound. Well, apart from Callum, he's on the racing mediums, currently sat in the 5th position. Just got front here because we've got Sideways George and Neil Farmack batting it out. Neil Farmack is on the Sideways George is on the hards. What's Neil on? He's on the hards also. So most of this pack on the racing hard compound. Battles going off everywhere at the moment. You just do not know where to look. Callum and Sideways George fighting it out. Looks like Callum went through there and Sideways George to take that 4th position off him. He's got Turby just sat behind him there in 6th place, followed by Turby and Graham now in 8th position. So everything's going off here. Lap 3. Ooh, what happened to Toby there? Can we go back a little bit? With Toby. So he's currently sat in 6th. Bit of a twitch there from his car. Oh, there we go. Just let go a little bit, didn't he? Didn't it, his car? His car decided he wanted to do things that the driver didn't want to do. So he's in 10th now. He's got Grasshopper after him. Oh, Grasshopper down the centre of Toby and Fitzy. Not sure he's going to make that one stick, or does he? Oh, really good attempt there from Grasshopper. Oh, hell breaking loose at the moment. Grasshopper on Fitzy now on lap 3 down the inside. Oh, it's going to hit 6th gear down here, hitting 160 mile an hour plus down this section of the track. Oh, you won't want a weak out, would you guys, racing with this lot? Everything's going off here at race 2. Oh, Fitzy! Let's go back. I'm sure Fitzy won't want us to go back, but we do look at everything, or we try to do. So he's going down he tried to go down the inside there of Grasshopper, didn't quite get close enough. Out of that left-hander, it's all good there. Oh, it just let loose on him there, did it? Oh, not quite sure why it went. Interesting. Not quite sure why his car just went there. We'll put it down to a bit of oil on the track, I think. So lucky there for Fitzy. Another guy's not going to be a happy chappy. So yeah, strange one that. Anyway, Osman in the lead now. And he's got a little bit of a gap on him between himself and Kennedy, which I'm sure he'll be quite happy with at the moment. You know, we've got Callum in 3rd, Neil Farmack in 4th, then followed by Total Sideways, George and Deg pretty close, and Toby. Lap 4 of 18. I don't think it'll be that long before the guys are coming in for the pit stop, the guys that are on the Racing Hard compound, which is most of the grid. Oh, what's happening back there? Where's Graham? We've got Graham. Yeah, let's take a look at Graham. It's going to go down the inside. Oh, not quite close enough. I thought he might have been, but no, not this time. He's back on the charge though, is Graham. He's got a bit of a slide there. So these cars are sliding about here at race 2. I wonder if the track is a bit moist. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just these bloody racing hards. I think it might be down to. Let's take a quick swig of the old Smirnoff before we get back into it once more, as Bailey goes through on Graham and takes that 10th place off him. So winner of race 1, Bailey, on a bit of a charge at the moment. Osman at 1:27.497, your race leader. Currently hits the fastest lap. But Bailey's on one. He is on the charge and he is chasing down Sideways George. Let's go back at your race leader, see what sort of gap he's got between himself and Kennedy. A bit of a gap, but not a monster gap, so still plenty of laps on the track for Kennedy to catch up to Osman. Callum now up into 3rd. Neil Farmack moves in 4th. Doughton 5th. Deg and Turby are at it like hammer and tongs. Looks like Turby's going to go through. Oh, he does. Oh, good pass there from Turby. Yeah, they pulled that one off, didn't he? Not quite sure if Deg will be too happy about it, but it was a good, clean pass. Bit of a sandwich time for a Deg at the moment with Turby in front and Grasshopper just sat behind him as we go through the tunnel section. Oh, Bailey, where's he come from? Bailey goes down the inside, the sideways. George is going to take 9th, and he does. So, as you can see, Bailey is on a charge. Moves up into 9th now. And he comes into the pit, so does Grasshopper and Deg and Smith. So quite a few guys into the pits here. Osman on the racing medium, so obviously he's going to stay out a little bit longer. So this is the opportunity now for Osman to pull a bit of a gap between himself and Callum. That's Callum on here, he's on the medium, so he's going to stay out. Neil's on the hards. So it's all down to a bit of a racing strategy here with the tyre changes in race 2 from Deep Forest. We're just going down the field, we're just searching for a battle. This is probably the closest one at the moment. Deg, Turby and Bailey. So Bailey was 9th, I think, when he came to pits. He's come out and he's in 10th, but he's right up the curry sauce end of Turby's car. And here he goes down the inside, and we have this left-hander, so surely Bailey's going to take this one and move himself back into that 9th position, and he does. So Bailey's, I don't know though, because Turby's fought back, and he's taken that 9th spot back off him. Oh, what can you say about that one? Great battle between these two guys. 9th and 10th, Graham into the pits. That's some awesome racing here between these two. So we're just going to stick with it a bit while longer, because I'm sure these things are going to change between these two once again, or maybe quite a few more times. Should we go on board with Bailey? Yeah, let's go on board. It's great to see a sort of racers. Oh, here we go. Down the inside. Round this very, very sharp left-hander, first gear before hitting 2nd, and he takes it off Turby once more. So these guys swapping places every few corners or so. So if Bailey can hang on to 8th place, which it could be interesting, because Turby's after him again. Just looks in the mirror there. Turby's trying to take the long way round. Try and make that pass back on Bailey. Didn't quite get it this time. So the next target for Bailey is Derg. That's if Bailey can hang on to that position, that is, because Turby's giving it to him. No respite whatsoever for Bailey in 8th place. We'll come back to this battle, guys. We've got to go down the field, have a look at what everybody else is doing. Nice comfy 10th place for Smith at the moment. Graham's doing quite well. He's up into 11th now. No major pressure on Graham as he looks to chase down Smith in 10th. Fitzy 12th and Grasshopper in 13th position. Let's go back up with your leader, Osman. See what sort of a gap he's got between himself and Callum, which is quite a big gap. I'm not sure, I don't think he's coming to pitch yet, has he, Osman? I don't think. So that could change. Kennedy in 3rd. Neil Farmack now on the racing mediums, so is Toten in 5th. Just 8 laps remaining in this race. 1:27.013 from Bailey, winner of race 1. So Bailey is definitely on the charge and he's up to 7th place now. Yeah, you can just see him sat behind Derg. I know these two guys practice quite a bit together, Derg and Bailey. Toby's just sat behind these two. Getting a bit darker here now, deep forest. Oh, I think he's got him, hasn't he? Oh, he has. Bailey goes through. Good pass there from Bailey. Moves him up into 6th position from Derg in 7th, Toby in 8th, and Smith, who had a good race, currently sat in 9th place. Well, he finished 2nd, didn't he, in race 1, if I remember rightly. So Osman still in the lead, lap 11 of 18. Surely, and there's another 7 laps to go yet, but I think he's going to take the win unless he does anything silly, or he has a tyre blowout or something like that, or hits a bit of oil. Same goes for Callum. Then we've got quite a bit of a gap down to Neil Farmack. Nice steady 4th for Neil Farmack at the moment, but it's not that steady because Toto's not that far behind him, and Bailey and Derg and Toby, everything's going off here, down from 5th to 8th position. Oh, Toby! Oh, brother, what did you do there, my son? Well, we saw what he did, didn't we? But we'll have another look at it. It's a bit another strange one, how his car just let go. Was he feeling the pressure from Bailey from behind? And there we go. Oh, unlucky, really unlucky. Oh, he's an angry man. And I think I'd be the same. So moves him into 9th place. So as Neil Farmack goes round the 2nd gear, left-hander, looks in his rear view mirror. Who does he see? Bailey. Don't write these guys off also. Toby and Derg are also in the mix because they're sticking with Bailey, so still time left for any of these 3 to catch up to the top 3 guys. Smith pretty much on his own, currently sitting in 8th place. Last couple of laps, 1:26 is there from Smith. 27 from Toten. 28th from Graham. Last 4 laps in the 120. It was going to make 127 from Fitzy. Right, let's go back up with your leader. I'll go to 3rd place actually, because your leader and 2nd place guys are in the pits. Now then, can Kennedy get round before these guys come out of the pits? That is the question. Well, no, because Osman is out. Oh, Callum is still in the pits, and oh yeah, Kennedy. Oh, just you see there, you just see Callum coming out the pits there, and Kennedy takes that 2nd place. And that's going to be quite a big ask for Kennedy to catch up to Osman. Not impossible, but it's going to be a tough ask, I think, for Kennedy to catch up to Osman. There's Callum in 3rd, Neil on 4th place, pretty much on his own, Neil, at the moment. Toby is your closest guy to him. We've got Bailey. Let's go on board with Bailey. Got a little bit closer to Toby. I'm sure Bailey can smell podium in this race, but again, I think maybe too much of an ask to get podium on this race, but you never know. One mistake from the guys in front, and there we go. So his next target, Toby, is Bailey. Or Bailey is Toby, whichever way around you like. Excuse me. He's going to go down the inside. Oh, that was really late on the brakes there from... well, I'll have to ask him what sort of brakes he's running, but Jesus Christ, I'll never get my car stopped as quick as that. But he did, and he moves up into 5th. Oh, Toby though, fighting back. Not giving up the ghost yet as Toby. Oh, a penalty there for Bailey. So it's going to be maybe happy times for Toby as he sees Bailey carrying that out for 2nd penalty. Deggs not too far behind, and also Smith in 8th position. Can Toby make it pay that penalty? That is, there goes the penalty. Is he going to be close enough? Oh, just goes through. Bailey gets rid of that penalty though. Is Bailey down the inside? He is. Oh, twitchy bum time there from Toby's car. Oh, good attempt there from Toby. Didn't quite pull it off. I thought he might have done. So Bailey hangs on to 5th from Toby. Then we've got Deg. It looks like he's going to go round the long way round of Toby. He's not going to be close enough, I don't think, on this occasion, Deg. No, not quite, but the battle rages on between Bailey and Toby. We've got Smith in 8th, he's on his own. Same goes for Toten and Fitzy, Graham, Sideways and Grasshopper. So everybody mid to back of the pack is pretty much spread out. So go up with your race leader Osman on lap 15 of 18. 126.615 from Smith, currently sitting in 8th place. So Smith on a bit of a charge at the moment. Wanting to get a little bit closer to Deg, currently sitting in obviously 7th place. Not a given yet for Osman, as you can see. Kennedy is not too far behind him, and Callum and Neil Farmack now fighting out. Neil Farmack going down the inside here. First gear's going to go through, I think. Is he going to get the cut back, Callum? No, and Neil Farmack just hangs on to, or does he? Yeah, at the moment he does anyway. He hangs on to that 3rd place. So great racing there from Neil Farmack and Callum. It's not over yet though, the guys are still battling it out. Callum trying to go the long way around. Neil's got the inside line and makes it stick and hangs on to that third place. Oh, I think their heart rates must be a bit OTT, these two guys. Oh, I'm glad there's only a few laps to go, guys, because I really need the rest room, as they say in America. I've just got my barrel, not my barrels, that's the other end, isn't it? Anyway, we'll leave that one there. Let's go down to Bailey, still chasing down Callum for that fourth place. He has pulled a little bit of a lead over Deg in 6th. There's Smith, Toby. Looks like Graham's getting it. Oh, where are we? Looks like Graham's getting a little bit closer to Toby. But Graham's on a bit of a sandwich at the moment. He's got Toten just sat behind him. Next week, guys, we are going to be at somewhere where I can't remember, but I will in a minute. Here at Daytona Road Course next week for round 6, which is going to be a 50-minute endurance race. So looking forward to that one. But meanwhile, Graham under major pressure from Toby and Toten, the double T's. Oh, what's happened up front, guys? Let's go back up front. What's happening up there? Kennedy now in the lead. On the racing mediums, racing hards. Osman just sat behind him. Osman doing a great job actually on the racing hards, chasing the guy down on the mediums. This could be an interesting last few laps. Or last lap, I think we're coming to now. Yep, on the final lap now. Kennedy, Osman, Neil Farmack, Callum, Bailey, Derg, Smith, Fitzy, Toby. Way up, Toby and Graham at it. About to start their last lap. Toten is still in the party. Great battle between these three, 9th, 10th and 11th place. Oh, I'd like to call this one. Toby just signing on to that 9th. Great racing, guys. We're on the final lap. We don't want to miss the leader go over the line, else I will get expelled. So let's go with him. Toby, that's Kenny. What am I about? Toby, sorry mate. Kenny D leading on race 2 here at Deep Forest. Is he going to take the win? I'm sure he is. Are we going to get a flash of the lights as he crosses the line? I'm sure he'll be a very happy chappy. And there we go, Kennedy, well done mate, winner of race 2, Osman in 2nd and Neil Farmack in 3rd. Going to be close for 4th from Bailey, from Callum, from Derg in 6th, Callum 5th, 7th is Smith. Fitz is going to bring it home in 8th place. Well done to Kennedy, winner race 2. So there's Fitzy in 8th, Toby's going to bring it home in 9th, just from Graham in 10th, and Toten in 11th, followed by Sideways George in 12th, and Grasshopper in 13th. There we go. What a race. Awesome. Well done, guys. See you next week for round 6.